Like, I don't care if he's got a nuke. He didn't play OBJ.
Oh, it's all Spitfire.
And I just tell him, I'd be like, bro, you're stupid. You didn't nuke you in the game.
That was like
Just because I don't play OBJ doesn't mean that.
Here's if you nuke, I got you a 30 cash out.
I got an advance as well.
Oh, you're just gonna drop.
316 and 6 hours, damn, bro.
Hey, can y'all flip the spawns back over here again?
Follow me.
Yes.
He's on like a 23, I think.
I got the one kid that was way out here. Okay, they flip back.
Let me get these kids still, bro.
That one over here. He's laying on it. Oh, he's on top ears. Top.
I got him.
Spawn right there. Nice. 2 juice, fucks.
That man was really sitting in a truck like that?
Yeah, that's over here. I told him I said top.
Wait, huh?
No! Yo, what's good on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And we're going over all of the best settings after the new 1.17 update here in Modern Warfare. If you guys are unaware, there were some changes made in game that could drastically impact your gameplay for the better. Now, if you guys are on the verge of, getting that kill death ratio that you're dreaming of, or getting your first tactical nuke, these settings should help you guys out in doing so. And also, if you guys are trying to get more wins and also more kills in Warzone, make sure you guys are paying attention to this video, because there's some settings in game that you guys should change so you guys can be playing at the top of your potential. Now, as always, everybody, if you guys do enjoy the best class setups, the best settings, the tips and tricks, or any of my gameplay breakdowns that I do on the channel, I want to see more of this uploaded, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. With that being said, let's get right into the best settings. You guys can see here that I have the tactical button layout equipped. This is the best button layout in Modern Warfare, hands down. If you guys are playing multiplayer or Warzone, I recommend you guys using this button layout, because it's going to allow you to drop shot a lot faster and get in and out of cover a lot faster, thus staying alive longer and hopefully winning more gunfights. So if you guys are wondering how I'm able to crouch behind cover, hit the deck to prone faster, this is exactly how I'm doing it, because my crouch and prone button are going to be on my right thumbstick by just pressing down instead of pressing the B button. It's going to be a lot faster and a lot smoother to do so. My stick layout is going to be on default. My look inversion is going to be on disabled, and I have a 4-4 sensitivity setting. You guys heard that correctly. I run a 4-4 setting. Now, multiplayer, I believe a 4-4 is the best, absolute best sensitivity settings for players who are trying to, 1, improve their aim, and 2, also improve their gun skill. There's absolutely no reason at all to be running a high sensitivity here in Modern Warfare, because all of the gunfights are pretty much going to be directly in front of you or to the left and right. It's going to be very rare that you're going to have to turn on other players or have enough time to react to turn on other players, because the time to kill in this game is so fast. And this is also very important that you guys are paying attention and using this sensitivity setting in Warzone, because you're going to be able to actually hit your shots, because since everybody has body armor at some point in the game, hitting your shots, hitting headshots, hitting upper chest shots to get those faster time to kills is going to be very important. And it's a lot easier to do so if you have less movement in your triggers or less movement in your thumbsticks and you're running a lower sensitivity setting. That's exactly why I run a 4-4. Now, for my low zoom, I have a 0.75, and also for my high zoom, I have on a 0.75 as well, to kind of slow everything down so I have pinpoint accuracy. If you guys are ever wondering how I'm so accurate, how I'm able to get these ridiculous snipes in Warzone, and how I'm able to laser people across the map in multiplayer, this is why. I'm running a 0.75 and a 0.75 low zoom, and also a high zoom sensitivity. Now, for my aim response curve, I have it on standard. My controller vibration, I have it on disabled. Now, I do not mess with my my response curve type. I keep it on standard because that's kind of how I like to play Modern Warfare, and also I don't want to get used to anything that might not be in a future Call of Duty. There's really no reason to try to mix everything up for Modern Warfare and then have it to relearn everything again for the next Call of Duty. There's no need for that, and that's exactly why I run a standard aim response curve type. Now my aim assist, again, this is also going to be on standard. I do not have it on precision. I do not have it on focusing. I keep it on standard, so it's going to be streamlined across the board for all Call of Duties, and I honestly like the way it feels in this game. Now everything else is going to be pretty much enabled and pretty much the same, except I'm going to be going ahead and changing in some of my other movements when you're going to be seeing in the general section. So everything else right here is going to be pretty much the same. You can also go ahead and change the slide mechanics to tap, but honestly I kind of like to keep it at hold. I really have not, had an issue, with this mechanic. Now what you're going to be seeing here is quickly. Now I know I get a lot of comments on my videos about the way my screen looks, the way my color looks. This is why. Now everything else is going to be pretty much, by default. All this is going to be the same. Now when you're going to be seeing here, I have a colorblind type on. Now I run on the Pro Tenopia and the both colorblind type. Now the reason I do this is because I'm actually partially colorblind. Now it helps me see the red dots on the minimap. It helps me see the UAV pings, let me see the advanced UAV pings. It just makes the game a little bit easier for myself because it's hard for me to see reds and greens, especially the way that these maps are laid out and the color palettes on this game. Having a Pro Tenopia and both colorblind kind of type is going to be really helpful for me. So if you guys are wondering why my screen looks the way it does, this is why. And honestly, if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and check out these colorblind modes. Go ahead and check out my settings. I think a lot of you guys would be successful because honestly, it helps me. It makes the game a little bit smoother. Makes me see everything a little bit easier. And I think a lot of you guys will definitely enjoy it. Now I also have on the world motion blur. This is going to be disabled, and the weapon motion blur is going to be disabled. For the love of God, guys, disable this. This kind of makes your screen foggy, hazy. It just makes it look disgusting. And honestly, just disabling is going to make everything look a little bit smoother. So if you guys are wondering, again, why my game looks the way it does, check to see if you guys have these enabled. And if you guys have them enabled, disable them immediately, man. Change your settings immediately because this is something that I think will definitely help a lot of you guys out when playing either multiplayer and definitely Warzone. Now you guys can see here everything else is going to be the same, but the HUD, they changed the minimap finally. Now if you guys are playing multiplayer or Battle Royale, change your UAV, your minimap to the square immediately. You're gonna have a bigger picture. It's gonna be a lot easier to kind of determine where people are at, and this is a game changer, one of the most important settings to change in Modern Warfare. This is brand new, so make sure you guys go ahead and update your settings immediately. Change this from a square, and obviously keep the minimap rotation as enabled, and everything else is going to be pretty much the same as you guys can see here. Now we're going to be getting into the audio. Now as you guys are running a headset, I have on Astro A40 TRs. Make sure you guys are running on high boost. I don't like anything else. High boost lets you hear footsteps a lot easier. Now I do understand the footstep audio in Warzone is kind of broken, but in multiplayer it works perfectly fine. If you guys are wondering how I'm able to hear people around corners, how I'm able to quote unquote sound horror, it's because I have on the high boost setting. Super effective. It's like, footsteps are like elephants, in your ears. Very easy to pinpoint targets. I think a lot of you guys will enjoy the game if you guys go ahead and transition over to a high boost audio mix. And then everything else is going to be pretty much the same. I have everything else enabled, but I went ahead and changed my hit marker sound effects back to multiplayer, the Modern Warfare mix for multiplayer, and I took it off the classic. I think I like this a little bit better. It just kind of feels a little bit smoother, and I just like the way, it's just satisfying getting a kill with the Modern Warfare hit marker sound effects. These are going to be all the settings that I've changed, everything you guys should keep aware of when playing multiplayer. Now, if there's one thing you guys take out of this video, make sure you guys go ahead and change your minimap to a square, and also go ahead and run a lower sensitivity setting and run that tactical button layout so you guys can drastically improve your gameplay and hopefully get that KD you guys are wanting to get your first tactical nuke, get more kills in Warzone, or maybe get your first win in Warzone. If this video did help you guys out and you want to see more of this content on the channel, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video, y'all. Deuces. If you made it this far into the video, odds are you enjoy the content or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough for your everlasting support. If you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:45 p.m. Central Time and also every single morning at 11:15 a.m. Central Time, I am live streaming over on Twitch. On Twitch, I'm playing Modern Warfare with viewers, subscribers, anybody who wants to go ahead, interact with me, or run a couple games of Modern Warfare. You can go ahead and find my Twitch channel by searching in twitch.tv/EarsXBL in the Google search bar, or going on Twitch and typing in EarsXBL. My channel's gonna be the first thing that pops up. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop me a follow. We are on the road to 8,000 followers, as well as if you guys have Twitch Prime and want to hook your boy up, that'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys do actually subscribe to the channel with Twitch Prime or actually use a tier 1 sub, make sure you guys let me know over on Twitter. My link is going to be down in the description below. Tweet me a picture and I'll make sure to follow you guys back and give you guys a personalized thank you. Appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on the videos. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I hope to see as many of you guys over on the Twitch streams as possible. With all being said, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.